Here we are, and I will be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Uh, it's still a pretty new game, and I have played it for a few hours, and it was in the Czech language, which is my native. And I was streaming it for a few people I know, but since I want to stream in the English language, I was thinking that I should start to stream from the beginning, so you could all see what about the game is and experience this with me from the new beginning, say. So, this will be a new start. I was playing it, but I'm not so good at it right now, so it will be good for me to begin again. And I hope that you will like it and that you will understand everything I say, because the English language is really important for me, and this is the way I'm trying to be better at it too. So let's go to the game and let's try to start over and have fun, because I think we will have fun. This game is really different in every gameplay you have. There is some, how to say it, there is many choices, and every choice you make has something different in the future of the game. So there are consequences for every choice. And I played about 10, maybe 15 hours of the game, and I think start from the beginning is the best way for me and for my audience to enjoy the game even better. So let's try and create our playline soon. It will be from the beginning, and well, let's enjoy it. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV. The king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother King Sigismund of Hungary. And this is the story you are gonna see and be a part of, because every choice I make, I not use to influence it. Piper. Myslím, že by to mohlo snížit ten zdroj, ale
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
začínám od začátku, aby to bylo, řekněme tak, lepší a širší. let's enjoy
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Jinak, prostě Fero, já budu mít videa z...
Go and get the lazy bones up then.
první playtest,
Quick
která
clout
je
round the ear
na
should do it.
YouTube, takže to všechno bude na YouTube, takže když tak si mě najde na YouTube, tam to bude ostatně všechno nahrané i v 720 samozřejmě tam bude celá ta
Henry! Get up now.
teď budu streamovat.
There's work to be done.
Mother!
Well guys,
Get
this is
up or I'll come get you up, you slug of
start.
head.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him.
We should go
Now
and
get up
fix
quick.
him.
Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Let's wake up, guys. Okay, let's start.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
So, by means of the first two choices in this dialogue, we will select our character's default characteristics and what we want. We want better agility.
I went dancing
Dancing?
with Bianca.
Oh yeah.
Ah, that's why you're
Bianca.
tired. But you'll still have to work today. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mom. What to say? And for the next point, we'll get the strength. Okay, strength.
So I'm learning to sword fight. And what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
Yeah.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
I
How?
have no idea, man.
What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong. I just wanted to try it.
On your own head
I
be
think
it
he
then.
will kick
I
our
can't
asses.
stop you. And you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Do you need help?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Okay, we will help our father and
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
okay. Let's end the dialogue and we will help our father. 5. Even into Apple. To our father. It will be based, I'm sure. Look at this, guys. How can you say this is not beautiful? I'm not even playing on the highest settings. I am in the middle. Okay. So this is just crazy how pretty it is. Wow. Hey, power.
Come here, I need your help.
Ah, the frame drop. They're still here. Hope that it will be better this time.
Deaf? I said I need help.
Yeah, I agree.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
Okay, I will
With
help.
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
Okay.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Okay.
Goodness, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it.
Sure.
Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours.
Yeah.
But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Yeah, sure. What to say? I just want to see her ass. But let's go to the... Ah. This is the first part of the quest. Oh god. Yeah, that's last.
God be with you.
And with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Yeah.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Well, they are
Magnificent.
making fun of me.
Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Great guys. At the right of my life. Well, we have a close guard. So now we go to the sword fighting lesson. Kunesh and the tavern. And have some fun too. Oh, beautiful horses. I don't know how about you, but I love to ride on a horse. Not only in the game, just riding horses so much fun, more fun. And it is pretty good in the game. So let's find Kunesh. He should be here. Wow, the black horse. Never seen him.
Here to buy.
like the from the Zorro movie. What was the Zorro's name? Can't remember. Okay. Well, Kunesh. Yeah. Let's talk.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Money. What I want? Money. What to say?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Yeah, sure.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
Yeah.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Well, this is persuasion, guys. We can use many skills. Speech, there is some social status, strength, shopping, etc, etc. This is everything you can use, like speech, charisma and strength in the dialogues, and well, we will use strength.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me, would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
I will teach you manners, man. Okay, this is the combat. I knew it all. So, let's fight him.
Way off.
Yeah? Sure.
Shit. Dopsy Diddy.
Giving up already?
No, man. I just want to they're good friends. Fun. Gotcha. Are you already, man? Should be.
Bugger!
Gotcha. Oh, fuck, man. Bugger.
Not a...
How did he?
Yep.
Good. yeah.
Enough! Enough! I give up!
Yeah,
Take what you
should
want.
better be.
It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Ah, finally. Let's take the key, let's take the X.
Are you serious?
Is it really everything you got, man? I'm not sure. Ah, hammer and the nail. This is our span. And I will eat your food. Oh shit. We are like the pigs. No. Let's go out. Ooh. Hello, DT. Nothing? Really? Nah, fuck. Charcoal burner. Okay, let's talk.
Good health to you.
That's up to Christopher. Charcoal. Okay, we need 10, I think. So let's make it 10, and we will sell Kunit's X and Kunit's Hammer and Kunit's Nails, and we will even get some money. Let's haggle. Okay. Damn. My mistake.
Hey, Pip! Do you want to learn something?
Game sound is too much high.
Have you
Okay,
recovered
man.
from
Thanks for the
yesterday's
info.
great wound?
Oh, it was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Okay. The game sound is slower now, so it should be much better. I hope that you will hear me better now. And yeah, let's go.
Yes?
Alright, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
We need some lessons in this sword fighting. Indo, this is the way how we can get your skills better in the game. So combat arena. Okay, come on, man. You are too slow. My god. So slow, man. Do you know how to run, man? Ah. Okay. Let's fight.
So, can we get started?
Yeah, sure.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Okay, man. I will show.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Yeah.
All right. Now try to hit me.
Sure.
You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Okay.
Nice. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. No. Good. Good. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you change your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
I was thinking about streaming in the English language for a long time, and there is just a bigger audience in the English, so that's why I hope that I will get more people in the stream thanks to it. Let's
Yeah, you're... Very good. All right, that's enough.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty.
Yeah.
Remember though, train hard.
Let's
No
go
one
to the
becomes
pub.
a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learnt in real combat.
Yeah, sure,
There's
man.
nothing better than experience, believe me.
I'm pretty sure we will get pretty much experience in the end. Okay. Let's talk to our Bianca. Her name sounds pretty good in the English.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
and
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the
There is nothing better than
Austrians?
talking
And
about
nowadays, not
politics
even the
in the
devil
pub.
himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot.
You think the
What can you do?
descriptions
I
under
might
this
have an
thing-
idea.
I don't.
Deutsch deserves to
I
be
have
taught a lesson.
in the English.
Doesn't he,
too,
Fritz?
So.
Too
Well,
right, Matthew.
I will have to edit
Proper
that.
hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on.
Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
Do you really think that I'm that dumb? I got. By the way, the descriptions under the stream will be edited to the English language and the Czech will be there just under it. And no, we are not going to throw some shit on someone's building.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
Well, that's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, Hal, how could you possibly chance like this?
Well, guys, there is a good reason, and her name is Bianca. So, Gail, where are you? Oh.
God save my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Of course you. We'll be lying a little. Just a little.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
I'm still thinking from where I know the face of this girl.
Thanks.
And
It's
she
a me
reminds
today.
me of the girl
You can
from
pay
the...
me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll
Narnia?
have something more for you.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
She looks like the youngest one from that film.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
This is the things we need to save the game.
Oh, Lord Almighty!
So we will be crafting more of it as soon as we can. But there are some more important things right now, like getting to her father and creating a sword for Sir Radzik. Well, he's Sir Radzik. Hey father, how are you doing? Yeah, about the things you wanted.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made.
Well, man,
You got the
Narnia
charcoal?
is not so much
Good.
the
Fire up
time
the
story.
forge. We'll put it all
It's
together.
more of a fantasy, action, and fun.
By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know
really
something
liked
about
the
it.
first movie, at least.
Maybe.
Maybe. Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe. And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it.
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those
We're
friends
not.
of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand, man.
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish, so what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip.
Well, man, I'm sure it was
I'll
fun,
heat it up.
and
When I take it out, you
the
slip the grip
battle
on so it
on
fits
the end
exactly.
of the movie
You know what
was
you're doing.
just really nice. I know it's not just epic shit, but
Do it.
It wasn't bad.
Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Such a nice sword.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's a shame the sword will be stolen. Spoilers. Sorry, guys.
It's magnificent.
just a nice
Indeed
sword.
it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Oh, hello.
Good
beauty.
day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Yeah, sure. Hi, Teresa.
Henry, what are you waiting for? Bring those nails.
Yeah. I'm here. Already.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
Fuck
We
Bianca.
will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
God above, are you deaf?
That's a nice ass.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Oh yeah.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it.
Man, this is pathetic. Such a shame.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
Yeah.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But But first, I'd like to see the world. Meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Fuck. This is never going to amaze me. Look at this.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out
on!
of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Keep
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
This is just evil. Assholes. Oh shit.
Hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Okay, let's run. This is fun. find some. Hey, Teresa. How we want, guys?
Hoppicsába, milyen? Írjátok ki a...
Épp elfuttad az életed!
Oh, shit. Ah! We shouldn't be fighting them. Right on. Let's continue and try it once again. We'll just stab him. So he follows us. That will be better. Ah. Run, man, run! Run for your lives. Fuck me. Yeah, leave her be, guys. Fucking Hungarians. Ah! Let's run. Too slow, guys. They are bleeding now. And they're... Whoa! Okay. Luck.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Ah! Fuck you, guys. Go. Ah! Ow! Shit, this is not nice. Go, Archie, go. Isn't this beautiful? Wow.
Warn the others! They've torn scallops!
Sorry, guys.
Flee!
Ow. This is not nice. We are almost dead. Yeah. Finally. Nice.
Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Halt you! Hosenkinder! They're turning tail! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
Like it.
There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Well, let's talk, man.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Okay. The health is going back. But we need to sleep and eat. Okay, man.
Hey!
Are you kidding me, man? Wasn't nice from him.
You've done well, lad.
I hear you came
I'm
from
sorry for
Scarlet's
your loss.
today.
You must be all done in.
Terrible there.
Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm
How
tired,
could he
man.
not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Thank you.
When
Cheers
you've
on
done,
this too.
you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Okay, let's eat. Roasted duck. Oh, yummy. Food. Let's eat. Nourishment only 9. My god. Better. Nourishment 57. 94. Excellent. Let's go sleep. Looks like I'm going to fall. What the? Did the game just froze? Yeah? It's okay now? Okay, okay. What the fuck? Interesting. Let's go sleep. exit. Enter. We have to take our boots down and sleep. And let's sleep
I hear you
till
came
the
from Scotland
morning.
today. It must have been terrible there.
What the? I was sleeping. (9 p.m.)
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady.
What the fuck?
No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady,
Who is she, my
thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
Why is she so nice to us?
I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
There must be a reason why she is so nice to us. Tell her, not tell her. Nah, let's talk.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Yeah.
I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
Yeah.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw me cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
I knew? Oh my god, you are such a full of shit.
I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
From this talk, it seems like we are the best. We are the
terrible.
awesome
How could something like that
superhero.
happen?
Wow.
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young, and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
I have a feeling that we will be fucking this woman in the... Well, let's say in some time. Pretty interesting. Woman in the Middle Ages.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Yeah. We should get our boots on. Armor or boots? Yeah. And we should take the torch. Pick it up. I think. Oh, no. Equip. Okay. So let's go on the battlements. From here now. From here.
Maybe. Only I'll be happy to
Sorry about. Where are you, man?
There's too few of us. And anyway, we ain't prepared for a siege. And if he's really got such a big army, he might not.
Heed my command. All will end well.
I'm here, man.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls.
So
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
where the victim.
Halt! Who goes there?
Game
Newsom
for
and all
free
his
in blind dates.
minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Ansig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad
Yeah.
you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storming of the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
Yeah.
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him.
Yeah.
Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Understood. Okay, let's save the game and we will end the stream right now. It's been about an hour and a half, I think, and I think it is enough of the game for now, and I will be streaming it tomorrow at night, I think, about 8 PM. So let's save and end the game. Have a nice day, everyone, and I hope that you will enjoy another stream with me. So good luck.